Hi, it's Therese from Lostinpaper, and I have a card at my blog today for Ellen Hutson. It's an interactive card, and I'm going to be using the rainbow slider die, and I'll get to that shortly. I have also got a stamp set called Unicorns and Rainbows coordinating dies, and my sentiment today comes from the Pure Magic stamp set, and we're going to be stamping out unicorn farts, just to give you the heads up. So I'm going to start with the slider portion of the card. I have a piece of oyster grey cardstock. It's cut to the same size as my card front. Now this die here is the piece that cuts the window for the interactive portion. So just line up the little tab with the edge of the card like I showed you there, and I just hold that in place with some tape while I run that through my die cutting machine. This can be used either vertically or horizontally depending on the style of card that you're going to use. These other two pieces I simply just cut from some Nina 80-pound cardstock, and I'm going to start by colouring the actual rainbow, which is these little stripy die cuts here. This is what creates the rainbow. I've got some post-it notes, and they're just protecting the other bits of the rainbow while I'm colouring with my Copic markers. I wanted it to be a fairly, almost a pastel-y coloured rainbow. So I have stuck with fairly light coloured markers today, and what colours were they? I've used the R02, the yellow was the Y11, G20 for the green, B000, and the BV00. So I found this really actually quite fun to colour. I don't do a lot of rainbow designs, and when I saw this die I thought it was so clever, and if you have a look at the shape of the die it'd make a really great bookmark too. So it's always good to have multiple uses, especially for something like a die, because there is a little bit, they are a dearer purchase than, like, say, stamp sets, and it's nice to have multiple uses. I made my rainbow sparkly with the Spectrum Noir. This is the crystal clear glitter pen. This one's getting a little bit dry. I've had it for ages, but look, it still has a stack of glitter in it. It's awesome. The rainbow farts, I don't know, I didn't really know what they look like, but the stamp set had heaps of options. I could have used the cloud images, the star, hearts. In the end, I went with the star that has the tail. I thought that would work perfectly. So I had decided that the unicorn and the unicorn farts needed to be rainbow farts. I don't know what I was thinking. It just had to kind of go that way. So the stars, even though they're tiny, they are rainbow coloured. And I have the coordinating dies for this set, and recently I did get a Gemini Junior, and so far loving it. But I want to play with it a little bit more before I let you know what my honest opinion is. But so far, honestly, I love it. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell my big shot. It's hiding in the corner at the moment. Oh, and my rainbow farts, unicorn farts, had to be glittery as well. My sentiment, I'm going to stamp directly on the front panel. I have some Onyx Black ink, and this is hilarious, this sentiment. This is where I got the idea for the card. If you have a close look at all the sentiments in this set, they're really practical. Well, fun. You can use them for lots of different occasions. But I did think it would be good to add one of the sentiments here, just this little one that says pull. It's from the Waffle Flower Open Here set. Has lots of directions in it, like shake me, pull, push. And then if you notice, I didn't actually cut the tab perfectly here, so that was easy to fix just by cutting that out with a pair of scissors. So the interactive portion is really simple. 2 pieces of tape is all you need, one across the rainbow side where the tab is cut and the other on the opposite end at the back. So I'll remove the backing paper and line up the 2 tabs together. And I have used the Be Creative tape because it does have a stronger hold, because this is going to be interactive card and just gives that extra bit of strength. I'll remove the other release paper. Now I'm just going to line up the tab with the arrow to the front of my card and adhere that down, and that's all you need to do to create the interactive portion of this card. How easy is that? Okay, so because it's interactive, I do need to create a little space at the back to allow the interactive section to move. So I've just used some foam and some more Be Creative tape to sort of give it that space between the front of the card and the front panel, and added a little, just a piece of twine here to make it easier. And that's time to adhere the front panel onto the front of my card. This is a landscape side fold card. You can sort of flip all this around if you want and make it a vertical, like I said before. Heaps of options. And it doesn't have to be a rainbow. It can be whatever you want it to be. I thought it'd be fun to add my unicorn directly to the rainbow, so I have some foam squares that I've attached to the front there. I did pop this little rainbow far up on 2 levels of foam squares so it didn't get caught in the interactive bit when I was moving the rainbow, and the second one's just popped up. I've got some matte medium because I decided to add some confetti sequins. This set comes with all, I think it's 3 different sizes of sequins. It's brilliant. There's no holes in them, and I'm a bit addicted to these at the moment. And I love that you get all the different sizes in one pack too. Saves me buying 3 different kinds. Although I probably could, because I know I'd use them all. And the big reveal. How cool is that? And the shimmer. Alright, so there's photos at my blog, links to all the products that I've used, and I hope you've had as much fun as I did making this card. I'll be back again real soon. Till next time, happy paper crafting. Bye.